In this video, we are going to see the interfacing of hardware and software. We are going to achieve one animation for red, green and blue LED using Turtle module. The moment we click on the red LED in software, the same way it will switch on the red LED in hardware. Let us see the output of this program first. Let me run this code. Okay, so this is red LED. If I switch it, my red LED is getting on, the green LED and blue LED. If I switch off green, so green becomes off. Now red becomes on, and now see the green, blue is also off. So if I would like to switch green on, off, on, off, so we can achieve this with the help of hardware and software using Turtle module. Friends, we have started development of animation from the last video. If you haven't seen the last video, the link is given in I button. My recommendation to you, first watch that video, then you will start understanding this video also. Friends, what we have achieved in the last video, we have developed this program so that it should generate 3 circles for red, green and blue. We have achieved this, but if I click on this particular circle, it is not changing any kind of animation. It is not changing. If I click on the red LED, it is not changing the color of red LED as we have seen in the output. Now we have to modify this program. How to modify that, we are going to see. Now friends, in our animation, it is taking some time to draw that animation. If you would like to make it instant, so we are having one command. That command is w.tracer. So it will reduce the time of animation to 0. As you have seen the animation, it is taking some time to draw that particular square, rectangle and circle. Now if I use tracer command with argument 0, it will draw complete animation instantly. So let me run this code and you will find that whole animation is ready at an instant. See, and one problem is there, when we are using tracer command, we have to use update command so that that window will remain updated. And here you see the last line, it has not drawn. That is because our window is not updating, so that's why it has not shown the last line. So let me update my window. For that we are having command at the end, we have to use the command window.update. Okay, and now if I run this code, you will find whatever line was missing, it has also drawn that line. Now you see here. Now again, we have to hide this last turtle, so we can use another command, that is hide turtle. So here I use d1.hide turtle, so it will hide that turtle and we will see only square and no turtle. See, and again we can hide these turtle also, here red, green and blue, so we have to use same command. But before to use that command, let me use another command, so that if I click on any part of the screen, it should recognize, it should give me the coordinates of that particular clicking movement where I am clicking on that particular window. So for that we are having one command. What is that command? So the command is w.onScreen click. So what this command will do, it will call the function inside the bracket, and now we are defining one function, that is LED blink. Any name we can give. Here I am giving LED blink name. And what this w.onScreen click event will do, where I'll click, so it will call the function whatever inside the bracket, and it will pass 2 arguments of the coordinate, that is x coordinate and y coordinate. So when we'll click on the screen, this function will get execute and it will call this function LED blink. and to this function it will pass the argument of x and y coordinate. So we have to define this function somewhere in the program. So now I am defining this function here. Define LED blink. In bracket we have to pass the argument for two coordinate, that is x and y. We can take any variable, but here as these coordinates were generally called it as x and y, so I use the same coordinate x comma y. And what are the coordinates of that particular clicking movement where we are clicking on that particular screen? So what are those coordinates? To print those coordinates I am going to use print command. So that print, so if I print x comma y, the moment I'll click on the screen, it will provide the coordinates of the screen where I have clicked. So it will print the x and y, so I can get the coordinates on screen. So let me run this program. It is asking me to save the program. So now it has given one command on screen. I have made the spelling mistake, the click. So that's why it has shown error, CLICK. The spelling is wrong. So that's why it has shown error. Let me run this program again. Now if I click on red, so it is giving me minus 116 and 13. So it definitely it is more than minus 150 and less than 50. If I click on green, it is greater than minus 50 and less than 50. So 9 and 14, and similarly on blue. So now what we have to do, if I click in that particular square, it should change the color of that particular LED. If it is dark red, if I click, it should seems to be it is glowing, means the color of that LED should change. Similarly for green and blue, how we can achieve that, we are going to see. I'm having one program which will indicate all colors, Python color. I'll provide the link of this program below in the description. So let me run. What this program will do, this will indicate most of the color available in Python. Let me run this program. So that we should be able to select the color for off LED and on LED. Definitely the off LED color is what I can say dark, and when it becomes on, it becomes light. So here we have selected green. So this red, it is for red. So if I select red 4, it should seems to be a color for off LED. And if I select it orange red, so it seems that color for on LED. So these colors we will select for on and off. So let me select this color accordingly, but we have to make the changes in the program. What changes we have to do, that we are going to see. The moment I click, I'll get the coordinates of the clicking movement. So here I'll go, if it is more than 150, minus 150 and less than minus 50, means I have clicked in red part of that particular screen. If it is more than minus 50 and less than 50, means I have clicked on the center part, that is green LED. And if it is more than 50 and less than 150, means I have clicked in blue part. So when I'll click on that particular LED, so it should change the color. So how my program will identify? So here I have to say if x is greater than minus 150 and x is less than, that is minus 50, means I have clicked in the area of red LED. Similarly, I have to check it for y coordinate. If y is less than, I can say if it is less than 50, so it should be below to that 50, means less than 50, and it should be greater than minus 40, because our y coordinate range for that particular square, for that particular rectangle, is in the range of 50 to minus 40. So y is less than minus 40, So means this condition becomes true if it is clicked in the area of red LED. So it should change the color. Now see, the moment it has clicked, whether that LED is on or off, that we don't know. Okay, so to get it no, so we have to select one variable for on and off. So we have to select three variables for all three LED. So here I select those variables. It's for red underscore, I say LED equals to, initially I say it's 0, but I have to declare this variable as a global variable, because we are using this variable inside the function as well as outside the function also. So that's why here I have to declare global. So R underscore LED, this is the first variable name. Second, G underscore LED. So in this way we have defined three variables, red, green and blue. So we have to give the value to it. So initial value I select 0. It seems the all LEDs are off initially, and the moment if I execute serial command, definitely transfer the reset command to Arduino. That's why our Arduino will get reset and definitely our LED will becomes on. How to do that we are going to see in the next video. So here we have selected all LEDs off and the variable for that LED is 0, and now I have to change here also. Again I have to define the same command, that is global, inside the function. And now if I clicked in red area, so here again I have to use if command. If R underscore LED equals to 0, means the moment I clicked it and the LED is on off state, that is the variable is 0, it is indicated by that variable is 0. I have to switch on the LED and I have to change the status of that variable to 1, so that my software should understand by checking the variable whether the LED is on or off. Now it is, if that is 0, means my LED is off, so I have to switch on the LED. So how to switch on the LED? I have to change the color of that particular LED. So I have to call the circle, draw circle function, draw underscore circle, yeah, in bracket. So now we have to select the color for red LED so that it should look on. So as we have seen this color combination, so we have selected red for I will select for the off state of the LED, and orange red will select for the on state of the LED. So here we will provide orange underscore red color, so that it should seems to be on state of the LED, and the position, definitely the position is -130, 0, and the turtle which will draw that particular circle is red underscore T. If it is off, it will make it on, and again here I have to change the state of LED as it becomes on. The variable R LED equals to 1. Now the moment it becomes on, I am changing the status of variable so that our software should understand whether LED is on or off. Initially we have make it 0. So if LED status is 0, it will make it on, and this variable status will become 1, so that in the next time we will understand whether LED is on or off, or software will understand whether LED is on or off. Now else if it is not off, means it is on. So else if this LED status is 1, means our LED is on, we have to switch it off. So to make it off, we have to change the color for off state of the LED, which is red 4, and let me change the same color state. Here we have selected red, so I make it red 4. So red is little bit lighter than red 4, so red 4 is darker, so we have selected that darker color. Similarly here we have to select blue 4. Blue 4 is darker color. Check here. So this is blue 4. So this indicates off state of LED, that is blue 4, and similarly dark green will indicate the off state for green. So here I select dark green. There is no green 4, here is dark green. So it will indicate off state. All dark color will indicate off state and light color will indicate on state. So let us set for red first and then we will make the changes for blue and green. So now this we have made the changes for red LED. Now let me run the program and let us see what kind of output we get. Now if I click here, so it is giving us the coordinate, but the colors are not changing. Why? Let me check it. Why it is not drawing that circle? Here we commit the mistake that red LED variable we make it 1. Here we have to change it to 0. See, if that red LED variable is 0, means LED is off, it will check this if statement, it becomes true, it will go to this particular part of program, it will make it on orange red, and this RLED variable status becomes 1. For next time it will not go to this part of program which is making LED on. So as it is 1, it will go to the else part and it will switch off the LED, and we have not changed the status of this LED. Initially it was 1 here as well as here, that's why it is not making that LED off. It was not showing that LED becomes off. Now let me run this code again. So here if I am clicked here, so now if I click on this frame, it should change its color. Oh, it's not changing. So where is the problem? So let me check the problem. Here x is greater than 150, less than 150, y is less than 50, and oh, it's less than 40. So it should be greater than 40, means it should be in that particular rectangle range. So we have to make it less than 50 and greater than minus 40. Okay, let me run this code, and yes, we have achieved it. Now here is we are able to see this turtle. Let me hide this turtle here. How I can do it? Here I directly use one command here, p dot hide turtle. It will be applicable for all turtle. So now if I run this code, you will find there is only round and no turtle is there. Yes, now it is changing on and off status for red LED and not for green and blue LED. Let us make the changes for green and blue LED also. Here I copy the code, Control C, and I paste it. Let us make the changes for green first and then we will make it for blue, Control V. If now the coordinate range is greater than minus 50 and less than 50, y coordinate will remain same. Here rather to write blue here, RLED, it should be green LED. Now we are making the changes for green, so green LED. Here for green, which should be the color for on, that we have to see. Here we have to make it green, here we have to make this is green, here also green, here we have to also make the changes as green. Okay, and now we have to change this color. So what should be the color? Let me run this color program so that we can get the color for green. On state color for green. So here we have taken dark green for the off state color of LED, and I select this lawn green so that it is light color. It will indicate the on state of the LED. So I select lawn green. So I go to program and I change this orange red. Here I have to make the changes to lawn, LAWN green, GRWN, and here it was dark green. For off state it is dark green, BARK green, GRWN. Now let me run this code. So there should be the change in red as well as green, not in blue. So yes, red we have achieved. It has given error for green. Where is the error? GLED is not defined. I think variable I have not declared. GLED is here. In okay, all these variable I have copy and paste, so it remains red LED. So I have to make it green. Here it should be blue. Now let me run this code again. And now I hope that it will not result into error. Yes. Okay, but still it has replaced the red circle. Why? Because I have not changed the coordinate. This coordinate remains same as that for the red, so that should be -30, and it should also be the -30. Let me save this code, and now I hope that everything will be fine. Yes, this has made the changes for green, and now we have achieved it for red. Now let us make the changes for blue also. So let me copy this code, Control C, and now paste it. Control V, and the coordinates for x it's 50. For x it is 50 to 150. So whatever the coordinates we have seen for third, it is 50 to 150. Yes, so I have taken it 50 to 150. Y coordinate will remain same. We have to change green to blue. Here we have to change the color also, that we will see from color program. Blue. Here every green LED has to be replaced with blue. When we copy and paste the program, some changes we forget to make, and that's why it results into error. This always happens with programmer, so that is common mistake. Now this color has to be changed, so let me run this color program. Yes, so we have taken blue 4, and now for it can be cyan, so it will show us that LED is on, or deep sky blue is also looking good. So let us select deep sky blue. Can I copy it? No, deep sky blue. The spelling I have to remember. So here I have to change it. Deep. It was DEEP, deep sky SKY, deep sky blue. I hope that I have not committed any spelling mistake. So here blue 4. Now I have to change the coordinate, that is it is at -70 and -70. Hope that everything is fine. I have not made any kind of mistake, spelling mistake as well as copy and paste mistake. Let me run this code. It is showing indentation error. Why? Because this I is not below to that. There is one space problem. So let me reduce this. Let me save it. If there is small problem in space, it results into error, indentation error. Now it's okay. If I click red, red is getting on and off, green is getting on and off, as well as blue is getting on and off. Friends, congratulations, we have achieved our second step in the animation. Now in next video we are going to see interfacing of this particular program with hardware, how we can develop hardware program, and the remaining part of this particular mini project, I can say. Friends, see you in the next video. If you are having any comment, please mention in comment section. Whatever the program I use, that is color program, I'll give you the link in comment section, as well as I'll give the link for the commands whatever I used in this particular program. Friends, see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.